Basement Boys podcast in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Big Zeke. I'm here with the bros. This is episode 15, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we on the road with getting the episodes
Yes,
right.
sir.
Am I right?
Yeah, we've been on the flow.
Yeah, we've been in the building. But this is the first show since this is the first podcast since our first show
Yeah.
here at Halo. Last Saturday we did the damn thing, man. Shout out to everybody that came out
Yeah,
to
appreciate
the
it.
event. Yeah, we appreciate everybody that came out, man. It was amazing love in the building, dog. I had a really good time. It was just crazy. I ain't really never seen a rap show or a hip hop show like that in the area probably ever. The last biggest hip hop show that I can recall by just a one faction was the shit that we did like 2010, 2011 Moulin, and it was a Halloween party, so it really wasn't just a rap show. But that shit was jumping crazy, bro. Y'all did y'all thing, bro. How you feel about the love and about the event as a whole?
Man, that was the first time in my life I actually felt like an artist. Because I feel like every other time it's been like somebody else's shit and we just got on it.
Yeah.
So like when you have your own shit, it feels a lot different. It's a different feeling than going on somebody else's shit or just selling tickets for somebody else's show. So I feel like that was the first time we threw our own shit and it felt good, man.
We had 111 people in the building.
Yeah, that's the shit I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Pon, you sold hella tickets, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like,
Yeah.
and the
I love
crazy
it.
part is a lot, if everybody that bought tickets would have came, we would have probably had 200 something people in here.
For sure. There was a lot of people that I sold tickets to that.
They just bought tickets for the love and shit, didn't even pull up.
Didn't even pull up.
Yeah, but if everybody that bought tickets would have came, it would have been ridiculous.
Sure.
You guys think that was the biggest hip hop show thrown in Sandusky? I think so.
I mean, I haven't been to a show in Sandusky that was that big or even had that type of energy in it.
Honestly, even the showcases haven't been that big.
Nah.
And I ain't trying to shit on
real.
nobody,
Yeah.
but the showcases that I've been to haven't even been that big. So if you missed out on the first live show that we had, we're gonna have more. You
I was
know
about
what
to
I'm
say,
saying?
don't worry, more to
Don't
come.
worry. Yeah, it's more to come. So you ain't gonna miss out on too much. But it is still February. The end of the month, Manny's Car Wash is hosting the Sandusky's Got Talent show
Yeah.
at the fairgrounds. That's on 310. Oh no, I'm sorry, 3110 Columbus Ave. Pre-sale tickets are $10. It's $15 at the door. The doors open at 6 p.m. They got VIP going, hosted by Big T. Spinning on the ones and twos is DJ Jimmy Rock. So Basement Boys is gonna be in the building for that. Go check that out.
For sure.
I'm honestly, I don't know what to expect because I don't know anybody I might have seen a couple people that said they were in it, but I'm kind of interested in seeing what kind of performances or what they got going on. Shout out to Manny. I think he got a bar and gonna have food and all type of stuff. So shout out to him.
That's gonna be interesting.
And speaking of Manny, like I said, it is still February. We doing a Black History Month thing. I want to shout out to Manny. I didn't think of anybody today before, but now that we're talking about Manny, I'm gonna just shout him out for Black History Month. An entrepreneur. I'm pretty sure he did some time in the pen, and he changed his life around, became an entrepreneur, got his own car wash, doing hella shit for the community. Looking out for the kids, always doing back to school events. I'm just a real stand-up dude doing events like this. The Sandusky Got Talent. I think this is like the first Sandusky talent show.
It's not like for a school or anything.
Yeah, that's not for
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
this is like one of the first one of those. We did an event with them. Us and Jordan did an event, did an art show at his old building. So no, he's been doing a lot of stuff for the community. So shout out to Manny Jeffries for doing all the things he's been doing for the kids and the people in the community. And go check out his car wash on Hayes Ave. If I could get I don't got the address on hand, but it's on Hayes Ave in Sandusky, out by Vacation Land. If you know where that's at, go check him out. They do the hand wash inside out, and they do intense. All right, so let's get into the podcast. Let's talk about some shit. With the show that we just had, which was pretty big for me, I mean, and for you guys too. It's like it's a small form of like success that, you know, I've been feeling like we put on a show. Nobody has really done that before, and it's just opening up new opportunities for us all, especially with working with the people here and they want to do more stuff with us. Do you guys feel like opportunities are opening up for you with doing things like this?
Oh yeah, for sure. Every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Because if you put on something like that where you can, it's known that you're providing in a creative way, and it's always going to come. New opportunities are going to come at you like fucking mosquitoes in the summertime. You know what I'm saying?
If you working, it's gonna come.
I'm sorry. You go.
Go ahead.
What I was saying, I feel like when you do stuff at a level like that it's just like nobody's seen nothing like that before, right? So they feel like the next event we're gonna do is kind of be the same thing. Like it's gonna be something different that nobody's ever seen before. So I think it's not even about how good it is. I feel like it's about people just expecting us to do stuff that nobody's seen before and being a part of it for the first time.
And creating a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was something different
That's
than most.
Major. For real. That's major, creating a vibe, because a lot of the events that I've done, like I've done events with Easy. And every event we've always done has always been something different, brought a different vibe. Yeah. Like the art shows and the sipping paints and stuff like that. Our culture really doesn't have much of that going on. So when we bring that out, that people come and they see it and they really never seen it before, because a lot of people never been to sipping paints or art shows or, you know, groovy ass concerts and stuff like that. So when they see it, it's like I want to say a culture shock, but it's a part of their culture, but they just never seen it. So that's it's a tremendous thing. But one thing I wanted to dive into was, you know, with me getting this opportunity to work with these guys at Halo with Sean and the folks, has brought me, you know, new opportunities to work with different people, you know, different people getting in my inbox, wanting to work, do events and stuff like that. And it's been a blessing because, you know, if I was in a different position, or if I was in a position that I was maybe a year or something ago, I might not have been able to take on the stuff that I'm doing now. And just because my head wouldn't have been in it. But, you know, sometimes you got to let go of some things so that you can let new opportunities manifest in your life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Regardless, even if it's something that might be hard for you to give up or hard for you to walk away from, there's always, if there's a room for you to grow elsewhere, especially if the position you are in at the moment is kind of holding you back and hindering you, be looking for new opportunities for you to be able to grow. If you're looking to grow, search for the opportunities to go embrace it. You know what I'm saying? You only live once, for real. So don't hold yourself back with things that you're comfortable with. Mm-hmm. I've never done shit like this before, like hosting events and, you know, getting people to hit me up trying to book shows and stuff like that. But it's something that I'm interested in and I look forward to doing in the future. So I just wanted to touch on like being able to grow and manifest things and letting things manifest with presenting yourself with new opportunities and not being stuck and stagnant.
Yeah, for sure. I like how you say you gotta let things go. Like just a simple point, me selling my Xbox so I can focus more on things that I want to do to excel my career. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. So like that's just something simple that you know takes up a lot of time compared to something that you should be doing to excel in something that you actually love.
Bundy, have you gave up anything for you to be able to grow in different aspects, especially like music or whatever? What did you stop? Did you stop doing anything or cut anything off?
No, I think I wouldn't say I have, because I've tailored my life to like always have that space for music. You know what I'm saying? So my life is only like, so it got a little different when I had my son, but my life has been spent countless amount of hours in a room by myself. Yeah. So I give myself that time Like I set that time aside already, you know what I mean, to do that. So, but once I got to a point where it was like that was taking over my life, I do step back. But I always tailor my life to always have that time for real.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about? So you got a new gig.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about. Well, did you stop your other gig because you quit it? You quit one job and went to the other one, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the same thing. Because I'm guessing that it's a better opportunity for you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that, even with jobs and stuff like that. If you gotta leave where you're at, where you're comfortable at, because most people they get comfortable with their jobs and they'll stay there. I'm kind of in that position right now where I'm just comfortable and I'm just being lazy on finding something new because I really need to.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, oh, I'm comfortable. I'm just chilling. So you really don't move about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what's been going on this in the internet streets, man? What's going on in the internet streets, Bundy? What's going on? It's been a lot going on the internet.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Oh yeah,
because
that
shit crazy.
Yeah, rest in
man.
peace,
That
Pop
shit is
Smoke.
crazy.
Yeah, 20
20
years old.
Ooh, y'all motherfuckers gotta chill,
Just
dog.
some
Like
hating ass
literally,
niggas.
like what the fuck is wrong with like black people just killing other black people? Like stop doing that shit. Like
a
literally,
lot of people were saying that it was a hit.
It had to be. They also were saying that it was set up by one of his homeboys.
Yeah, I
Did
hear.
you see that?
I hear some weird. I heard that.
I think you like the basics of it is like when you get famous, you can't post your address on shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
like,
it was his
but do
homeboy
you-
that
but do
posted
you
it. That's
think-
what
no,
I'm
I've
saying.
seen a lot of different pictures with that same thing though.
But do you
Oh.
think? But do you
Some
think
shit he
that's
got
what
from-
got him for real? Because it's honestly not that hard to find somebody's address.
That's true.
It ain't.
Man,
it ain't that hard.
It's
to
a lot
find
harder than
somebody-
you think to find somebody's address when they popping like that, bro. It's a lot harder.
But
than
not
you
if
think.
they. But
Not if you're around
they-
that circle.
and not if they not aware of hiding their address. If you're not aware that a motherfucker could go to a certain site or just type something in or type your government name in or something, and your properties will pop up. You never know. He's 20 years old.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
that's the crazy part. Like dude was just a teenager.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you met me at 20, I'll be a totally different person than I am now. That's just
For
7
sure.
years between the time. So I can understand. He was just a young dude, man.
A lot of these rappers, and you know, when I first heard about Pop Smoke passing away, and I'm not surprised that any of the rappers dying and being murdered anymore because it happens so frequently.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as us as a culture and the community, we glorify a lifestyle of violence,
It'll never stop.
your favorite rappers are always gonna be dying. They always gonna be getting gunned down. As long as we glorify it, and because it's more than just the music. You know what I'm saying? They talk about it in the music, but it's people really living that shit. It's people really living by the lyrics of rap songs.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately.
it's unfortunate as hell.
Yeah.
You ever try to tell a nigga like his favorite song wasn't really shit? Niggas be emotional. They be hurt for
Yeah.
real. Niggas be really hurt. I remember
Or
like,
when you try to tell somebody their favorite rapper don't live the life that they say they do.
Niggas live by that shit for
Yeah.
real, man. And it's unfortunate, bro, because most of the time the artists that they really fuck with don't even live like that for
Yeah,
real. So
for real.
like people gotta
That's why the system or the industry, the whole thing, man, I feel like it's just so corrupt, man. And I don't know who to hold responsible for Pop Smoke's death, but I just hold all of us accountable. I mean, like, not us personally, but I'm saying like as a
culture,
as a community, man, we are responsible for all of this stuff. We responsible for Nip, we responsible for all these people in our culture passing away from drugs and violence. It's getting out of hand, bro. Because I'm numb to the shit.
There's been too many people.
You know what's crazy? Wasn't the last time a white person killed a white artist?
Good question.
That's why. I mean, I don't want to go into conspiracy mode, but I just think it's all fucking set up. Like,
Bro, that shit. I just thought about it. Like, bro, what the fuck? Niggas ain't shot at Maroon 5.
I heard.
What the fuck
Not
kind
at
of
all.
shit?
I heard,
Adam Levine life ain't in danger.
I heard a stat that 80% of celebrities die in California.
God damn.
Hey,
I don't know how true that is,
It probably
but
is
if
very
that
true.
is true, that is major to me. It
I ain't going out there.
says a lot to me.
For sure.
Yeah, they move out there, but if everybody's out there dying, then there's something going on out there.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
them
it's
weird ass cults
Hollywood.
they got out there and
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, it's either it's that, and then like these people working with these labels, and it's just that the people that running everything, the mugs that like Big Sean was just on Joe Budden's pull up, and they was talking about stuff, and Big Sean was talking about how some people that he worked for, like on the labels, like you hardly ever see them, and like I just think that's weird. But if you think about it, it's just like a job.
Mm-hmm.
If you fucking work at Wendy's or something, you'll never see the owner. You'll never see the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You never see the CEOs and stuff like that. But it's just so much different because you're dealing with people's real lives when it comes to the hip hop world and stuff like that.
For sure.
But R.I.P. Pop Smoke, man. That's unfortunate, dog. Yeah. It's now honestly it's really like who's next for real.
Yeah, more like,
and that's scary to say, especially when we going into that type of industry. You know what I'm saying?
And does that ever make you guys feel a type of way about wanting to do what you guys do?
Oh, for sure. I thought about it a lot. Like I feel like a lot of like girls I dated and stuff like that, they seen the talent in me, so there's kind of like nervous that it could actually happen, and then it's like a whole lifestyle change. You know what I mean? So I think about it all the time, man. It's a very scary thing. But I feel like nobody who is afraid to do that.
I was about to say, it's more so like I think about it, but like at the same time, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get to a point where I elevate my life, and if that happens to come, you know what I'm saying, of some
everybody
nature,
be straight.
Yeah, everybody be straight.
You ever think about it? Like none of the rappers that really talk about. It's always the rappers that glorify that life that it happens to. If you think about it. Like, you don't hear the more conscious rappers really getting gunned down.
But they find different ways to do it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. But, like, who, though?
Like Mac Miller or like...
but that's...
You know what I'm saying? They just find different ways.
I'm talking about the violence, though. I'm talking about strictly violence. Yeah, they getting them out of here, but I'm saying you never see a lot of people just, like, if they not talking about that life. Because either way, Mac Miller had a drug problem already. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier to be like, oh, he overdosed or whatever. But
so it's situational.
But
what I'm saying? If he's glorifying it, it's easy to say, all right, let's just get him shot up.
What about the guys that's not glorifying anything? They're just glorifying life. Yeah, I mean, that's only since I if I think about it, I don't really recall much of no threats to Common Sense or Andre 3K, and it's just weird. I don't know. I just feel like it's the energy you putting out and it's coming right back. But all right, let's get off of that. What else is on the internet going on? Bundy has some shit to say about Caitlyn Bennett. What's up with Girly? What's up with Gun Girl? They was at Ohio University going brazy on her.
Man, going real brazy.
I guess I can talk about it since we here. We here. Quit putting that shit on my goddamn TL. I don't want to see that bitch. I don't want to hear about the bitch. I don't want to see where the bitch at. I don't want to see she in OU. She in Ohio. I don't give a fuck. Leave that bitch alone. Let her go in the cave somewhere and die on her own. I don't want to see that shit.
What is the big thing about her? Why are people so obsessed with bullying this girl?
Because I was gonna say because she's a bully, and I wouldn't say she's like a bully in a traditional way. But she's in your face too much. I think
the average person can't have a conversation with her because she's so
strong-headed.
She knows what she's talking about. Like even if it's wrong, she knows what she's talking about. So have like a regular person have a conversation with her, she gonna look smart as fuck. And that's the problem. We keep let these regular ass people walk up to her in the street and talk to her. She gonna dust their ass in a one-on-one conversation.
That's the reason why she does it. You know what I'm saying?
I know what I'm saying, but so stop let's bring in your camera up to her and trying to talk to her on a regular basis. Leave that bitch alone. See, y'all making her look good.
Yeah.
Tired of this shit.
Yeah, she wants that attention. When you seen her walking through OU, you know, she ain't really tripping for real. Like all these people around her, like she
love that shit.
She love that shit. And what Bundy said, y'all gonna make this girl president. I wouldn't be surprised if this bitch run. She got some years to go.
Yeah, she got to be 35 at least.
She got a lot of years to go. But if she's keep going on this type of shit, she gonna get some people behind her. Because you know people love guns and people love racists and people love white women and homophobes and there's a community for everything that she has going on and she believes in.
She gonna
there's
be president,
a community
bro.
for it.
She gonna do it. She gonna do it.
So I mean, shout out to her and shout out to her for for shitting on herself. I don't know if that was really her though. That's the thing. Was that her for real?
They said it was.
They said she shit on herself, but then that's sad. Why she had to do that? She needed a diaper.
Man, I went to Kent State too. Damn. She came from Kent State.
Look, she
was a couple years too
fucking
early
with y'all.
I was fucking a couple years too early, I think. Yeah.
All right, so what? It's a lot of shit going on the internet. What about taxes? What's up with taxes?
They took mine, nigga.
Garnish that.
Damn, man, you can't get your dub.
I can't get
Garnish
your dub.
that man.
I'm telling you, I can't get your dub.
Why does every tax season? Why does everybody act like they haven't been working for their whole life?
It's just like it's brand new.
Like my nigga, you get taxes at the same time every year, and niggas throwing me like it's the same memes every. I'm like, bro, y'all is tweaking, and y'all acting
niggas
like
can't wait for that tax.
And they acting like people act like they just getting some free money. Like, bro, you know you paid that, right? And you know that they not even giving you all the taxes back that you paid off. They only giving you a portion, bro.
I paid in 20 times more than what I got back.
Oh my God, get them up out of here.
Get
them up out of here, bro. That is ridiculous, bro. But all right, I'm done with taxes. What y'all doing with y'all taxes when y'all getting them?
I gotta get my car fixed. I gotta pay for this music video. I gotta get my cabinets fixed in my kitchen. I got some shit I got to do.
Listen to adult shit.
Yeah, adult shit. Get my car fixed, cabinet fixed, music video. I need to tell DeMonte to calm down over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Please keep it down here, y'all.
Yeah, keep it down. Y'all loud over there.
But
I'm gonna just pay my bills off for a couple months and just pocket all the money that I make at work, I guess. That's a smart thing.
I need mine to stay alive.
Oh, yeah. Gotta eat. He's just gonna stay alive with his taxes.
Half my shit got took anyway.
He's just gonna breathe with his taxes.
Nigga living on the edge there, Pun, huh?
Yeah.
All right, man. So we
walked the tightrope.
We got mid rolls. Y'all got anything else about taxes?
If y'all ain't did nothing for y'all kids all year, just take your tax money and get your kids some nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get enough for Christmas. You didn't take them on family vacation this year. Make sure you get the taxes back. You're getting the front for them pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You get that $4,000 back.
Take them damn kids to Disneyland.
Hold up.
Take the kids to Disneyland.
They still letting niggas claim kids.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Somebody just hit me like, yeah, this chick about to let me claim her kid. I'm about to get $1,500.
Oh, boy.
What about that kid?
What about me?
Fuck them kids, niggas.
I want $1,500. $1,500 for a kid?
Damn, let me just get 100 or something.
God damn, man, it's a lot of y'all chicks. Hey,
oh no,
ladies,
I
know it's a lot of y'all that got like 3-4 kids. Hit me up. I'll break you off half or something, whatever.
I just want to say this before we get off this topic. This is some serious shit right here. Women, if you got a kid by this man, get that man half.
Why? Ooh,
get that man half.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? If he's doing take care of his business, take care of the kid, paying do what he's supposed to do, get that man half.
Why?
Because man,
niggas half of what?
That's the half. Y'all want half on that baby.
The half of the baby taxes?
Yeah.
So the $1,500?
Yeah, she's supposed to get $750.
Why though?
If he doing what he's supposed to do, taking care of the kid, giving all this, doing what he's supposed to do, share some bread with that nigga, man. Let him get some with you.
Wait, this is y'all together or not?
I can't say nothing because I ain't got no damn kids.
Damn, so I should get some bread. Yeah. No, I ain't getting no bread, man.
You doing what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, I do what I'm supposed to do.
You supposed to get some bread back, man.
I ain't getting no bread back.
Ladies, quit playing with these men.
Ladies be having bills and
you got bills too, Z?
I got hella bills,
See?
man. But we got to do everything on our own out here, baby.
Oh my God!
Ain't that how society work?
Mm-hmm. They trying to go up to the mountain, man.
That's what I'm saying. I got the voice for niggas like Zeke. Get that nigga half. Get that nigga half.
Hey, I appreciate
Tell her to run it, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. I'm just trying to be the best man that I could possibly be.
With half.
If you want to give me half, I would appreciate it. I'm probably gonna give you back half of my half anyway. So
there you go.
Look at me.
We might do that somewhere.
That's a good nigga right there.
No, I don't want no money from my son's mom. I can't do it. But I know how niggas be out here. But if y'all niggas is hurting, you know what I'm saying? Just act like you like her. That's what most niggas do.
From the start, might as well do it from the start of the year.
You know, you see a lot of odd couples and oddie bodies together, and during tax season, you see a lot of
skinny niggas with the fat hoes with babies and shit.
Yeah, it's all going down. Niggas is at the shoe department. They trying to get them nice Nikes. Niggas get them nice Nikes over there at the shoe department. $49.99. Stop playing. Niggas want a PS4. They about to have a PS5 come out too, ain't they?
Oh, niggas gonna go crazy.
What's the craziest shit you did on tax season?
The craziest or the stupidest?
The stupidest shit I did was last year, and I just bought a bunch of clothes.
I bought my mic with tax money last year.
I don't even think I went to the Cavs game and went crazy and bought a whole bunch of food.
Oh, that
was stupid.
We do stupid shit with tax.
But it was Dirk last game. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my boy Dirk before he go out. So I think that's acceptable, right?
That's
acceptable. Like $600.
All right, we about to $600. We'll get into the NBA All-Star Weekend after this mid-roll. All right. Yo, Basement Talk is brought to you by RackRunners.com. RackRunners.com. Oh, I'm sorry. It is RackRunners.net. Shoot me and call me a bitch right now. RackRunners.net is a fitness brand that gives out free information on health, losing weight, gaining muscle, and building a healthy diet with experience in bodybuilding and body weight exercises. They offer virtual personal training, so that means you could train all around the globe. Hit the homie Harv Diesel up. He'll give you some training tips online. Also, they got the free ebooks online. You could get merch, yoga pants, hoodies, t-shirts, all type of shit, man. I got a couple of the merch shirts, man. He did. Still want mine. Yeah, he did a playoff for Kanye West. He got like a Kanye West gym line going, so he got the bear. Y'all remember the bear at College Dropout? He got that going.
Shit raw.
Maybe I could throw something up. I'll probably throw the picture up for the cover art. But man, shout out to the homie Harv. If you want 15% off of your purchase, use promo code Zeke15. You get 15% off of your purchase at rackrunners.net. All right, let's get into it. NBA All-Star Weekend. Was y'all fucking with it?
I only watched the All-Star game.
I watched the first half of the All-Star game. I didn't watch anything personally. I saw highlights of everything.
Yeah.
I watched a rerun, but I didn't watch like when it was live.
So do you guys know about the new format of the game?
Yeah. I was like confused as hell when I first watched it.
I like it. I think it was dope. I think it brought the energy back to the All-Star game because like the last couple years that's just been trash.
Yeah.
So when they get the charities involved, I feel like players want to play for that. Players want to play for that for the charities, like how LeBron is. He's big into charity and stuff like that, so they want to play hard for that.
I think I like what I most like the most about it is that they go to a certain number.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it forces them.
Isn't that just the fourth quarter though?
No, they do separate. No, they do separate.
Every quarter, the score started over.
Yeah,
the score started over, and then the fourth quarter, they added together, and in the fourth quarter, you go to a certain number.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I like that too. But I didn't like that they ended it with a free throw. That should never happen again.
I didn't watch it.
Huh? Yeah, they shouldn't do that. No, it should end on a bucket, or it should be like win by 3-4 or something like that. It shouldn't end on a free throw just because it's an All-Star game. But dunk contest highlights.
I didn't watch any.
Aaron
of the
Gordon
dunk
dunks off the side of the backboard, 360. That was the hardest dunk I ever seen. I had never seen nobody do that before.
The only dunk I seen was at Dwight Howard
twice.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't think he should ever do it. He shouldn't do it again.
Who won?
Derrick Jones Jr.
From Miami.
He did like a step in front of.
And also, they need to stop doing this shit with these regular ass judges that don't really like. Y'all not dunkers. You're not nobody in basketball.
They got Chadwick Boseman up there,
bro. Wakanda forever up there talking about that dunk.
He was
hard.
a judge.
You gonna say all of them 10 because you can't do none of this shit. Fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, bro.
He's got a point.
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, anybody that's a fucking, like, bro, and actors, I've never met an actor, but they all just seem corny as fuck anyway. But, like, bro, they gonna see somebody do a dunk and they're just gonna be, oh my gosh, this fucking, because your fucking corny ass can't fucking touch the net.
Nigga did a one hand off two.
Yeah, come on, bro.
One hander off two.
One hand tomahawk.
Then scream, let's go at the end.
Rim Grazer.
D Wade cheating for his homie in Miami. That's why he won for real.
Yeah, giving that man straight 12s.
What about Aaron Gordon jumping over Taco Fall? And why is his name Taco? But okay, why did they jump over him?
Why isn't it?
Because he's 7-5.
Was it legit?
Yeah, it's legit.
I didn't see.
So
it
do you
at
think
all.
jumping over people is legit? I mean, like when they do it, do you think that house? Because they don't really. A lot of people don't really jump over people. He don't jump over.
Yeah,
he
I
ain't
was about to
jump
say.
over him.
You push off. You push off.
No,
if
He
you
pushed
pushing
off a little
off,
bit, and you grazed him with his nutsack.
He didn't push off though. That's 7-5.
Yeah.
That's like nigga jumping over y'all, man.
Oh no!
Come on, man.
He got bounced like a motherfucker. But it's just like sometimes when people do that jump over stuff, because you see a lot of people doing this, put one hand down, and then when he did it with Taco had had the ball up there, so he jumping up, grabbing the ball. There's a possibility he could be pushing up off momentum
and grabbing the ball. Yeah.
Either way, it's impressive, but I think that they need to do away with trying to jump over people unless you're clearly jumping over someone. If you're jumping over him with the ball in your hand, tomahawking, that's very impressive. Even though dude has crazy, that 360 dunk was
off the side of the backboard.
I gotta see these shits.
I don't think I ever
off the backboard that through the leg. Derrick Jones got some hops too, so you can't really take away from him.
But I think Aaron Gordon should have won for sure.
Who won the 3-point contest? I didn't watch.
Buddy Hield.
Really?
Yeah.
He went in?
Booker. Yep.
Wow.
It was a buzzer beater. I mean, like a buzzer beater, like the last shot.
Last shot, he hit it.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, that was
also weekend was crazy this year.
That's what's up, man.
Niggas missed it all.
NBA is back in action tonight.
Same.
NBA back in action tonight. What y'all think about the NBA this year? Who y'all think gonna win this shit?
The Clippers just stacking their fucking roster.
Bro, they really are. But I'm still saying Lakers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lakers. Chemistry. They gonna figure it out.
What y'all think about Houston?
They too all over the place.
I think if they get a bad matchup, they're gonna lose. If they got to play Rudy Gobert with no center, they're gonna fucking lose.
Yeah.
They don't have a center.
You think Rudy Gobert gonna show up in the playoffs?
But he gonna have like 38 rebounds and like 28 blocks.
There's a possibility. Defense no matter what.
There's a possibility, for sure.
They go against Anthony Davis in the first round. They not gonna have nobody to guard Anthony Davis. PJ Tucker can't guard him.
Yeah, Anthony Davis gonna eat niggas alive.
AD go crazy. All right, so I just wanted to touch on one thing that we talked about last week, and I don't want to talk about it too much this week, but I just wanted to say something about Dwayne Wade. It has nothing to do with sexuality, has nothing to do with any of that. So, you guys seen that Dwayne Wade has a documentary coming out on Sunday, right?
I did not actually.
I didn't see that. He has a documentary coming out on Sunday. And the promo run has been this whole debacle of this stuff with his son. I think it's nasty, bro. I think it's nasty for you to promo a documentary with your son's sexuality. And I don't care about your sons. I understand how everybody's feel. It's not for me to understand it. But for you to go on a promo run and it's not a documentary about your son, but that's the main focal point, I just think it's kind of nasty, bro. I'm sorry. Think however you want to think about it. But the timing is kind of weird.
I didn't know he was even coming out with a documentary.
The doc comes out Sunday. And the first thing that he says on the interview is, my daughter will be featured. I just think that's not the staple to promo your doc off of. I understand that's your family and I understand a lot of that stuff, but now it gives me a feeling like, oh, you just did this to promote your documentary.
Yeah.
When has D Wade ever been in the media this much?
I mean, he did retire. Once niggas retire, they change into different people. You right. Honestly,
yeah,
you know
you right about that.
So I'm gonna ask her. Maybe trying to ask her.
Yeah.
Yeah. He trying to get something out of it. I don't know.
I might check out the documentary to see what it's about. I respect you doing a documentary. I'm all for that type of stuff. It's just the way that people go about promo and stuff. And it just seems like there are powers that be that try to exploit certain things because they know what's going to be hot. This has been the hottest topic for the past week.
Bro, they got to get off that shit, man. I hate Facebook. So fucking much,
they
bro.
Still on Facebook.
Niggas is low-key homophobic as hell.
No, it's not low-key.
It's not low-key.
No, it is because it's only low-key because they're trying to hide it.
No,
not saying like niggas is low-key. Like, no, they're trying to hide
niggas is saying wild shit on Facebook. I be looking
niggas said he gonna break his son's neck if he turn out like, bro, what? You want your son to be dead?
No, niggas ain't holding it back.
I see niggas say that D Wade shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame no more because of this. Like, bro, that has nothing to do with his ability to play basketball. Niggas is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you know, that's something with the black community that should have been worked on, and should needs to be addressed.
Yeah, man.
But it's old
How
teachings.
about we worry about if our kids are gonna be bullies? How about we worry about if they're gonna have the right tools to be successful in life, not about their sexuality.
Or make sure your kids go to school.
We shouldn't worry about no children's sexuality.
Worry about the right shit. If that happens, it happens. But to worry about the right shit. I'm more worried about if my son gonna be a bully. If he gonna treat people the right way, he gonna go up to be a decent human. That's what I'm worried about.
Did you see the video of the little kid that was bullied?
That's why I said that because some girl posted it and I said, no, they too be worried about his sexuality and his future sexuality to even care about if the kids are. I'm saying like, why are they bullying? Like, bro, like I would beat the shit out of my son if he bully anybody because don't do that.
That shit ain't cool.
Like worry about that. Niggas want their kids to be tough and all that.
Nah, yeah, bullying is fucked up and it's wild that it's gotten to the place that it is now. Because back in the day when I was younger, you know, we didn't have social media platforms where people could bully you and stuff like that, and like over behind a screen. Yeah, it was legit bullying you
in person,
like for real. You know what I'm saying?
Your ass whooped and shit.
Yeah, they're doing something wild to you,
getting chased through the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, shit like that.
5 hours after school,
for real.
And I honestly wish it'd go back to that. If we had to deal with bullying, it should go back to shit like that instead of all this social media stuff, this sexuality stuff, all of this stuff, this identity stuff. Like it is so bad now, and I feel really bad for the kids coming up. I feel sorry for what my son's gonna have to endure, but I just gotta be able to show him the right way and how to move and be able to accept everybody for who they are.
The internet fucked up everybody's mental health in some type of way.
Yeah,
in my opinion, like social media, all that shit.
I can attest for that. My mental health is for sure fucked up over the internet.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's everybody. I was fucked up the other day over the internet.
I literally just
it was like yesterday.
I went on Twitter and deleted everybody that didn't follow me back. I was mad as fuck. Like, man, fuck these niggas, man.
That shit affects your
daily.
Less
followers than me. Motherfucker better follow me back.
Nah, but that's the thing you gotta catch though. You gotta be able to catch that type of stuff because you could get caught into social media depression, like on some slick shit, and you won't even really know that that's what you're dealing with because it's so normal and it's so it's such a casual thing to just be on the internet and just indulging in whatever's going on and then getting your emotions involved with it. It's
shit done fucked up a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's a wild thing. So I don't know. I got a couple other things I kind of want to talk about. We could either talk about nasty stuff or I can go into a short rant.
No, I want you to go into the rant because I've been wanting you to go into this rant for a long time.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting on you to see what you was about to say. You said you about to go off on some shit on this podcast.
Don't
hold back now, Zeke.
I got a couple rants that I want to go on, but we could pick and choose tonight. All right, I'm about to do the one you think I'm about to do. I'm gonna just go with the times right now. What's going on right now? Yeah. So I got this. There's this thing, and we all deal with it. We all have dealt with it, and it's support from your friends, probably, or your family. Probably one of the hardest things to get.
Yeah.
It's genuine support from people that you care about or you love. Couldn't tell you why. Because you should just be getting supported.
It should be automatic.
It should be automatic. But it doesn't happen, and I really don't really know why, but I kind of got a few ideas. Now with my podcast, with this podcast that we have going on, if someone doesn't support it, or one of my friends or something doesn't support it, or a family member or whatever, now it's like, okay, you probably don't listen to podcasts. This is probably not something for you. You might support me as a human being. You might support me what I do, but you don't necessarily are proactive about it, which is understandable. But to blatantly ignore your accomplishments or to ignore what you got going on, and that's like supposedly your family or your brother or your homie, I think it's another level to hate or shade.
Yeah.
Just being in the situations where I was always, I have a lot of friends that do different things, right? And throughout to me getting here now, I've always been involved with what they've had going on, or just trying to see what's going on, and basically kind of riding coattails. I'm not even gonna lie. So I realized like a year or something ago, maybe a little over a year ago, that I needed to be recognized for something for me, right? And instead of always being under someone else's shadow, it's cool for a little bit to get your feet wet, to see how to do certain things or how to deal with certain people. But eventually, especially with me, with the type of person that I am, I'm like, I got to do something for my own, because I don't feel like I'm actually doing anything because I'm just piggybacking off of the work that someone else is putting in. Today, or the present time, we've actually done that. I've actually done that to where I've created something on my own, getting decent feedback, getting in the paper and stuff like that. And it's like, be aware of people that clap when they winning, but don't clap when you winning, because it's almost a scary thing, man, for people to be envious of you without really saying that, and they're not really doing anything, because you don't know people's intentions when you get involved with them, and that's a real big thing. People's intentions. What are your intentions when you're dealing with me? Are you trying to use me, or do you really want to see me succeed? So 2020 is, I've been talking to a lot of people. The line in the sand has been drawn for a lot of niggas, bro. For a lot of people, for a lot of all type of shit going on. You cross that line, you gotta stay there. I don't got time to deal with people in they shit. I don't got time to deal with people and whatever you got. We all got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Bundy got issues. Pond got issues. I got issues. We all got our issues. But one thing we can't do is put our issues on each other and burden each other with our issues and not get down to the nitty gritty of it. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but we had a situation right here. But what we did as men, we sat down and we talked about it, and then we got it out the way, because we all know what the fuck the goal is. We all know where we want to get. We know how important the shit that we got going on is. If shit don't get handled right then and there, and we let it we let bullshit fester, it's a snowball effect, and it's just gonna blow up. That's why you gotta nip shit in the bud. But if it's rocky waters on the boat, and nobody is really trying to strap in or get down to what's really going on, you a line stepper. You done stepped over the line, and you gotta stay there, because you're not trying to be a man and talk about your issues with your homies. You ain't trying to talk about your issues. You ain't trying to hold yourself accountable for your actions. You ain't trying to hold nobody else accountable. You only being selfish in what you see and what you want. So I don't know if I'm going off on a tangent, but I just wanted to say that as far as what we got going on right now, I'm very pleased on how we've been handling things. And because I know it's a lot of niggas, even people like y'all two are younger than me. I know niggas that's older than me or my age that can't handle shit like men. And it's unfortunate as fuck, because if most people my age got kids, And if you can't handle your situation or your qualms like a man, I feel sorry for your children. So I don't know. I kind of went in on a rant a little bit, but it is what it is. Y'all got anything to say about any of that shit?
I just want to say recently, it was brought to my attention that I guess somebody didn't like my music or something. I don't know what it was, but I feel like I never like say anything about stuff like that because I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. So I feel like I'm the type of person I'm real cool. I don't really make problems with people because it's just not how I am. I don't really care. So I feel like people shouldn't go out of their way to hate, like to do something that's not like you, to just make a point just so you can just seem like you're making a point about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't like that shit. But that's not, you know.
But don't nobody care what you got to say.
Yeah, like
it's just high envy.
Yeah, because I don't talk to people like that. I don't really care if you don't like my shit or not. Put it out for myself, and I like it. So it doesn't matter if you like my music or not.
Yeah, I was just told recently that somebody told me that that I was acting differently because I had a podcast, and that blew my mind.
What?
I said, "Damn,
you high and mighty now."
Yeah, I was
like, got a podcast. It's on the flow.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, and it was kind of flattering, but it was kind of heartbreaking because of, like, for one, who it came from, and for two, it's like, damn, I ain't changed for nobody. I still the same motherfucker. I still, like, I talk on this podcast how I talk in regular life.
It's all a bunch of fake love, bro.
Bunch of fake love.
You know, that's the thing I just want to add. I want everybody to get out of here because that makes it easier for other people to get out of here for the same stuff. So I don't, I want people to do what they want to do, but just get good at it. Get better.
But all that shit, I don't even care about. I'm 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young motherfucker, and I carry myself a whole lot better than some of you old motherfuckers.
Yeah, because niggas just be fucking hating.
Hate your music. Do that auto-tune on that motherfucker.
And another thing, if you out here not being righteous to the people that's been down for you, for your people, the motherfuckers that's been riding for you since day one, if you doing these people out here bad, if you not being loyal, or if you not even just showing love, or just doing the right thing by them,
the energy gonna come back.
You will never fucking prosper.
Yeah, the energy gonna
It's
come
some
back.
shit out here called karma, and that motherfucker don't forget.
I feel like they're not like even listening to the niggas around them.
Listen.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People got stuff going on. You try to tell people about certain things, and they don't want to listen. A lot of people gotta go through some shit on their own to actually feel the effects. Like, I had to go through some shit on my own. When I went through some shit, when I was in the fucking newspaper, that's the last time I got in some real trouble. I said, there's no fucking way I will be sitting in the jail for a day and a half ever again. And I never did. But it takes a different level for certain people. But just know that all the shit that's in the dark, everything you do in the dark will come in the light. As cliche as that sounds, it will. So be aware about how you treating your folks, because it's important how you treat the people closest to you. Because, like I was telling somebody else, like we was talking about it, if you talk bad about one of your family members to me, how you think I'm gonna fuck with you?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what your family member did. I don't give a fuck if your family member was well, I don't know. You could probably talk bad about a rapist. Because I got a family member that's a rapist.
A murderer.
But
that's a body.
If a motherfucker was doing all, like, I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker was a snitch or not. Like, if you sitting here talking bad and crazy, I'm supposed to expect, but this is your family. They free and you acting like you fuck with them, but you really don't. How am I supposed to be cool with you?
Yeah. Because in the same breath, you're gonna talk about me to somebody else.
That's what you got to be aware of, the conversation and the rhetoric people is giving out, because they could be doing the same thing about you, like what they saying behind my back.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of weird. How much time we got on there?
Oh, let's get to that nasty shit real quick.
Get to the nasty shit.
Cut this shit the hell
out.
All right.
I think I got one. Wait, before we get into the nasty shit, May 9th.
Hey.
May 9th, Basement Boyz will be in the motherfucking building. Spartan Built Bullies presents Battle of the Great Lakes Bully Fest 2, bringing back the exclusive indoor event in Sandusky, Ohio, the roller coaster capital of the world. This event will be a part 2 series of an annual show, one spring and one Christmas show. Doors open at 8 p.m. first. The first show will start at 11. They're going to have pipe and drape booths. Doors open at 8 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry. Doors open at 8 a.m.
11?
My bad. And the first show will start at 11 a.m. I thought about that. So there will be booths and VIP booths. You could get logos and sponsorships on the ringside banner. It'll be $250 for they only have like 5 available spots right now. Ringside booths for $200 and regular booths for $150. There will be custom awards, custom event t-shirts, raffles, best custom chess set, and much more. The categories for the show: Dual BRC Global Show and Fun Show, American Bully, Exotic Bully, Shorty Bully, French Bulldog, English Bulldog, Old English Bulldog, American Bulldog, and Junior Handlers. Judges, we got international judge Laurent Souchon. I don't know if I butchered that, from Canada.
That nigga named Fire.
Yeah. And honorable judge Eddie Sells from Ohio. Shout out to the homie Chase Perdue putting on this show. We gonna be in the building. We gonna be doing podcasts. We gonna be podding up in that motherfucker. And that's at the same place as Sandusky Got Talent, 310 Columbus Ave. 3110 Columbus Ave, Sandusky, Ohio. So yeah, check that out. All right. I was just listening to some podcasts earlier and shit, and then some shit came across. After your girl give you head and swallow, do you kiss her?
No.
Wait. Hey, man. I'm gonna be real with you, Joe. I don't give a fuck.
I don't either.
I don't give no fucks. I don't care.
Not when she swallow. If she don't swallow.
Not when she swallow? I don't care,
not when she
man.
swallow. I can't. I don't know.
Think about that.
I don't know.
Now, grow
Get
up,
out,
bro.
bitch.
I might have to grow up. That's just me.
Get out,
me.
bitch. You just suck my dick.
No, if she just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I understand it.
You see what I'm saying?
What
If she
if-
don't swallow, I'll kiss
What
her.
if she spit it back in your mouth?
Oh, come on, man.
See?
Now you done went too damn far.
See? That's the shit I be afraid of.
You do some shit like that, I'll beat. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. I don't.
Domestic abuse. You ain't for that?
Damn.
No. Nigga, what?
You ever tasted your own cum?
I'm not doing that. That's not a thing.
This nigga Zeke.
Came out of me,
tasted
it
his
doesn't go
own
back
cum?
You ever
in there.
tasted your own cum?
Once it comes out of me, it doesn't go back in there.
If I told y'all I tasted my own cum, what would y'all think about me?
Why the fuck? I be
Freaky
tapping
Zeke.
I be tapping his J's and all of that. What the fuck I be doing? Ew,
Come on, man. Y'all cut it off because
This
you
nigga
smoke with
crazy.
bitches that suck all the dick. Stop playing. I'm sure they did.
Oh my god.
Talking about he was tapping the J and shit.
Well,
Don't worry about me, man. That's a mystery. I ain't say if I did or
Hey,
didn't.
man, I don't care about
I ain't
niggas
say if I
sexuality.
did.
You do what you want to do.
I was about to say this.
I don't care about your sexuality. Do what you want to do.
He trying to
Eat
get
your
at
own
you.
cum, I guess. Eat your own cum. I don't. Fuck. Yeah, we don't care.
You do what
Look
you
at
do,
these guys,
fella.
progressive. This is a progressive podcast, man.
Eat your own nut.
Come
do
on,
that.
nah.
Go and do your
Come
thing,
on,
then, my
nah.
nigga.
Stir it up. They say it's got good protein.
Oh man,
You know,
this nigga.
Hey, you know a nigga like me, I only eat fruits and berries. You feel me?
This nigga out here, nothing in his protein shakes.
Oh, nah, you going too far.
Oh man,
Nah, you going
this
too
nigga
far.
crazy.
You're going too far.
This
You're going too
nigga
far.
is Crazy.
You're going too far.
Wow.
Reel it back in a little bit, cause goddamn, that's disgusting.
Damn.
You're going too far.
All right. My fault. I ain't even
All right.
do it like that.
All right. So, would you?
No.
Have y'all ever? What's the wildest thing that y'all have used during sex? Like object.
To wipe off your nut? Oh, okay.
Man, what?
That might be a good question.
Guess I gotta.
Wait, this
I gotta put Parker
this
sock
nigga
back.
used- I was about to say newspaper some bullshit.
You swear I was.
Guess I gotta put Parker's sock back. I was just playing.
Damn, nigga.
Did y'all used to jack off in socks? Do people do that, or is that? I feel like that's a white
You
dude
want to put
thing.
the sock on top of your meat?
No, because like back in the day, well, not back in the day, but like on TV shows, they always say the little niggas is flushing their socks down the toilet because they jack off.
I did hear about that, but no, nigga.
I did. I did.
No, I'm saying, but you clean it up with a sock.
No.
Yeah.
Use a towel, nigga.
I did it.
Have you ever had
from the mountains of Caucasus
candle wax dripped on you?
No,
I have not. That sounds interesting though.
The worst thing I've ever had is I hate when girls scratch my back.
Oh man,
that is the fucking worst
too.
I was in
bro,
high school
like I was fucking bleeding,
bro. A girl did that to me before. Like I'm like, why do you do this? Like, and she like would try to do it all the time. I'm like, you just doing some bullshit. Now you just trying to just mark territory or some shit.
Hey,
just like Hickey.
Hey, y'all ever got
ground and pound?
Look, you ever got hit during sex? Has a girl ever hit you during sex? I got punched in the face.
I'm not. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This girl
smacked
smacked me, bro.
Shit
it kind of did, but I'm like, nah, I ain't fucked with her since. I'm cool. She slapped the shit out of me, and I was like, I'm with your little kinky shit. You know, motherfucker pouring hot wax, and she got ice on my shit, pouring hot wax and ice on my shit. And I'm like, ah. Stop it. I said, smack. I said,
all right, now you done went too far.
I ain't say that.
I swear to God, I got punched. I just was like,
what the fuck going on? All right,
woke your ass
didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Hey,
bro,
you got you got socked in your face.
I got shocked. I was like, nigga, I looked up. I was like, what the fuck? Bitch, you done lost your mind. Got the crushing her even more.
Niggas is kinky.
Had to get my kick back.
Oh yeah, the hot wax shit, bro. Y'all like pain?
I might have to see what that's talking about.
I don't know, bro. It wasn't like it's intense, bro. It get the blood flowing. Like, oh shit.
You have boils after you?
No, I was good. My skin ain't weak body like that. My shit lit, nigga. My shit built for it tough, nigga. Nigga. Got leather skin.
Nigga got Duluth training.
No, that's crazy. Y'all got anything else y'all want to get into, man?
No, man, it's a good episode. I don't want to ruin it with no
I think we good.
Feet.
Yeah, we got
good.
Who? Oh, what was the punishment? Just tell me real quick.
Oh yeah, we already.
We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. Did we talk about that last week?
Yeah, because I remember I said that she only got a game.
Yeah. I seen that.
Mm-hmm. For real. The Santoro family.
All right, man.
He'll be doing the kids like
Shout
that.
out to Santoro family, man. Y'all getting lit.
Y'all getting lit.
Fuck with y'all. Fuck with y'all, man. This is Basement Boys Podcast, and we are out of here.